Hey everybody, I am excited to have one of my past students from Magical University. We're going to be having a chat with her, Kimberly, and Kim, sorry. We're going to call her Kim. So I'm going to bring her on and we're just going to chat about our experience. I don't know anything. We haven't had a previous conversation, so I'm kind of interested myself too to see how she is and what all she learned and all the goodies and everything from Magical University. So thank you, Kim, for coming on here. Welcome
Absolutely.
on.
Thank you.
I want to chat to you about Magical University. I think we just wrapped up the 6-month certification, probably like the end of last year, right? I think it was like December.
Yeah, I think I went through like January or something.
Okay, so we just wrapped up. So I haven't really been able to talk to you and want to just have a chat, just what your experience was with Magical University. So first, let's just talk about Magical University. Like, first of all, what brought you to Magical University to join and learn?
Sure. So, well, I have been following you and listening to your podcast for a while. So obviously interested in all things like healing and, intuition and all of that. And so when I heard about Magical University, I was just super excited, like, oh my gosh, like this would be so much fun. And then, really thinking that I would love to be a healer and be able to help more people, and knowing that we were going to work through like all these different things. Some things I had like a vague idea of, but like really digging in deep and learning how to do it. So that's really what led me to Magical University.
Awesome. And right now you're a teacher, right?
Yep, I'm a teacher.
Yeah. So you're already working with kids. So I'm interested to see. You guys were teaching, but then we had COVID, so you might not have been in person. But going through my program, Magical University. So what did you take away, or what was one of your favorite things? We did mediumship, readings, healings, past lives. I mean, was it like a lot of information at you, or was it different things that you weren't expecting? Like, what was it?
Yeah, I think one thing that I really liked about it is like each week was kind of like a new theme. And so like we'd practice a little bit during the week and then we'd kind of just build on from there. My favorite, well, the mediumship I thought was interesting because I had no desire or like really thought that I could connect with, spirits or do that type of thing. And I was really surprised at like how easy it came. But my favorite was probably like the healings and going through and doing like the total body healings and doing the past life regressions. And I really just liked that we were on there with other people. And so like, I might get something and then think, well, that's ridiculous. Where did I get that from? And then realize like 3 other people got the exact same thing. And it was like, oh my gosh, that was real. Okay. So yeah, those are kind of the things that I really liked about it.
So it's validation. It sounds like just feedback. So when you did, like, were you expecting it to be as easy, once we worked on different things, were you expecting it to be easy to read other people's energy or to be, energy healings?
No, because I reached out to you initially and I was like, I'm interested in doing this, but like, I don't know if I really have the ability to do this. Can you just tell me like, what are your thoughts? Should I, do something else or just kind of pass on this? And, you had said to me, no, I think you're actually, it seems like you're really going to like it and it's going to come easy to you. And so I was holding on to that, like, okay, I think I'll be okay. But then as we got going, it was really, I was surprised at how easy it came and like how quickly, like I said, things just build and it like kind of all came together.
And then what about for yourself? Because when we go through the experience ourselves, then we heal ourselves. So what did you notice, any difference in your life and any aspect, or, what did you notice different?
I think for me, just like you said, well, doing the healings on yourself, one thing that was really cool was I was able to, when I did it on myself, I was able to kind of see what my own signs were of like being connected to spirit. And so that was really cool for me. I get like a hot sensation, especially on my ears. And so, as that happened at different times, like at work, working with students, that was kind of a sign for me that I was connected in. But then also just like the weekly homework and the meditations and doing all of that, it just helped me just get clearer, more grounded, and just feel better, like overall mentally, and kind of just to see, you know, where I was stuck in my own life and kind of process through that, and then be able to help other people, you know, as I was reading them.
And did you notice any emotional or physical differences during the program?
That's a good question.
Like, were you more calm, more
Yeah,
or you learn how to use energy to did you work on yourself, in other words, do the soul
yeah.
work?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, did the soul work, and yeah, definitely more calm. Like I said, just being able to meditate, like do the work each week and get grounded, and know how to, like when I was out of balance, to have the tools to come back into balance, or yeah, just overall, yeah, to really heal myself first and like tap into myself first. So it just gave me a whole toolbox of different things I could use depending on how I was feeling, or, you know, what was kind of going on for me or my kids, especially like the clearing my house all the time, and like knowing how to clear the energy of my house. So when my kids and my husband are going crazy too, it's like, okay, what's going on here? Let's clear things out a little bit.
Yeah, did you use it? Yeah, that's what I was wondering too, is did you use it on your kids and your husband? Like, did you use some of the energy tips and techniques and healing and readings? I mean, are your kids, is your family into it? Because it can either go one way or another, you know?
Yeah, well, definitely on my kids. And my husband is definitely getting more and more open to it. Before he wasn't really like, you know, listening. You know, I mean, he'd listen, but it was like, okay. And now it's like, okay, he's actually like doing things, or like when the house smells, he's like, oh, you were doing different things, you know. So he gets it a little bit more too. But yeah, my kids love it. They love to like play with the cards. We talk about different things. My daughter more than my son, but yeah, absolutely.
And what about school? I'm interested as that, because you're a teacher. So
Yeah.
you know, the takeaway, you could use some of the energy healing and techniques that I go over in school with your students. So were you guys in class at that time?
Yeah, right towards the end, we were coming back. And so my position is actually pretty unique in that I work with special education students, not in direct instruction, but I come, like if they're having a hard time or they're having behaviors, I'll come and work with them. And so I used it a lot. Like I said, you know, it might just be going for a walk or doing different things and talking with them, but incorporating the things that we learned, and then realizing, like I said, that my sign is kind of that hot ear. And so knowing when what I'm doing is really connecting with them, and what spirit is telling me needs to be done.
That's awesome. And so are you working right now? Like, do you like the reading? You said you like the healings. So have you been working and, you know, doing energy healings on others and doing readings and stuff as a business, getting paid?
Yep, I have. So I started Kimberly Rose Healing, and have been working on taking clients this summer. When you know, going back to work, it's a little trickier, but yeah, definitely like to focus on the energy healing and doing some intuitive coaching as well.
And are you doing it energetically? Like, they're not in person, you can still do it from home, working at your own schedule, your own time and all that?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, by proxy, where, you know, I just connect in from, you know, my space in my extra bedroom, and then just send them via email or through messages their healing.
And are you liking that you can make your own schedule, your own time?
Oh, I love it. I love it a lot.
And do you plan on doing more? I mean, I know you're a teacher, but do you plan on fulfilling this on the side, or eventually doing it full time? Or what do you plan on, you know, what is your dream goal that you would want to do? You know, is it, what do you call, you saw intuitive coaching and energy healings? Is that,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think, you know, my goal would be to do it more full time, even like even if I was working in the schools. I really love working with children, so even working part time in the schools, and depending on what schools look like, and doing part time energy healings, or, you know, making those connections with energy healings with children as well.
Awesome. So your biggest takeaway, would you do it? You would do Magical University again? Like, I mean, it sounds good. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I would just like keep going if I could, like just always be in Magical University.
Awesome. Well, I am coming up with more, so we'll see. We'll see what Spirit has for us, right? Well, good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I miss all of our connection and our students. It was just such a lovely group, you know. So do you still stay connected to anybody? Just wondering.
Yeah, I do stay connected with some of them. My sister also did it. So we're always like chatting about different things or like sending each other cards. So yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
And yes, I know I miss just having the like once a week set aside time to connect.
Yeah, forcing us to come in and connect to Spirit.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so anyone out there, if they want to get a hold of you, or tell us how you are helping, and how to get a hold of you, and what you do. And do you have a website?
Yep, my website is KimberlyRoseHealing.com, and I'm mostly on Instagram, also on Facebook, but again at Kimberly Rose Healing.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And Kimberly was amazing. So you were an amazing student. I remember when you reached out to me, I'm like, oh, and the cool thing is I can tap into every single person and tell you, oh yeah, this is your gift, this is your gift. And I knew, I'm just wondering too with you before we go here, I see, you're really, your crown chakra really opening up. So me just tapping into you right now too, I feel that helped you open up. So maybe before you were fearing mediumship, where now I feel you're open to it, or more now you're more welcoming to it. Am I getting this right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, and my daughter is very she sees ghosts and like spirits all the time. So I've had to really kind of your course really helped with that, getting rid of, like you said, the fear, and then being able to talk to her about it on a different level, because I don't really see things, but she sees a lot. So
wow, that's cool. I am going to be starting at kids. How old is she?
She's 7.
She's 7. Okay. I am going to be doing a kids workshop. There's so many kids right now. They're so gifted. And it's pretty cool that you two can relate there. And she's probably going to help you open up even more too. So I love that, to the mediumship.
Probably.
Well, thank you. And so people can go to your website for all your information, your healing, all that good stuff, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Thank you. I miss you. Thanks so much for being here. All right. Bye-bye.